Hi folks, Wesley, Mr. Expandacraft to you. I am going to show off the 12-foot 9-inch triple. It is 5 feet wide. This one is called Black Beauty. It is the only all black, well, that's not the only, it's one of the very rare black. Don't get too excited. I don't know that I'm going to bring black back because there's a lot of cleaning that has to be done on the molds. This is part of the rental fleet. Now I am selling complete rental businesses with protected territories and support from the factory, and this trailer is part of that. This is kind of the workhorse of the rental fleet. It's a money maker. This particular one with the 5-foot deck has been affixed to one 2-footer and one 3-footer just so that it's easier to manipulate for a smaller person who can't handle, because it's 60 pounds, the decking, when it's 5 feet wide. We tried it at 4 feet, and the folks who are starting the first rental business said, nah, we want it 5 feet. So 5 feet it is. When you unload them off of the trailer, which we're calling Pez, like the Pez dispenser, because it's just going to spit them out right into the water. I'm going to show you more. If you stick with me, I'm going to show you how that works. How we get them around, like if we have to offload at a parking lot and get them to the beach, we're just going to use a simple dolly here, and I'm going to push this one off to show you. I just have these little, this is just plywood I had laying around. It doesn't have to be terribly complicated or even heavy duty. All up weight is about 160 pounds for this boat. Now we power it with electric motors, and we put seats on it. Might even have a bimini top. If you're going to have this boat, or if you're going to be one of my rental fleets, you can deck it out however you like, you know, for different markets. Now the trailer is unfinished, but when we do finish it, this side skirt is just to save weight. There's no sense in putting plywood up here because eventually there's going to be advertisement, either a panel or even a banner that goes here. The parts fit, one up, one down, one up, one down. In this particular case, there's 13 in each one of these chambers. There's plenty enough for here, so for the 12 boats here, there's plenty enough room in the side skirts for the bow parts. That way, you can see how they fit up here is, and that's why I call it Pez, because there'll be a line of them, a row, all the way to about 3 feet from here to get to 12 parts. So we get 12 boats in here, and there's still this much space in this 18-foot long trailer. I have fleet number 2 going together that's not going to use a trailer. Instead, it's going to use a pontoon boat, a specially built pontoon boat. So subscribe and you'll see the special built pontoon boat that's going to house fleet number 2 of Expandacraft Rentals, which is going to be in the Sarasota, Bradenton area of Florida. Now, what I'm going to do here is have a tailgate that lets down, which will become a ramp, but at the same time it will go flat. It'll have legs on it so that you can pull, like we have here, you can pull a center triple that's already put together onto this platform so that you're up here and you can work. Then you take the bows, plop, 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 put them on, take the decking, the motor, and if you back it up to the water, but you don't have to get in the water, don't have to splash it, then you can shove it off, Pez, dispense, another one, shove it off, and you can put 12 boats out relatively quickly. Stay tuned, subscribe, and you're going to see this completed very soon. We've got maybe a couple of days work to do, and you'll see our smallest member take one apart, put it together, and make it go out of Pez, the whole fleet. So that's how it works. Expandacraft is changing a bit. We are still going to do retail sales. I am particularly going to phase out. Not exactly what I would call retirement. If you want to check on the website to see what I'm doing, look up there and see Philippines Project, because I am on my way to the Philippines this month. That's March of 2025. And I'll be there for about 7 weeks to make some things where I'm going to replicate the molds that make these parts. And so the parts that I sell in that hemisphere, I'll be making in that hemisphere. There's more to that, and investment opportunities for those who want to get into that market. That's a big deal. Well, anyway, expandacraft.com, follow, and please give me a comment down below. Where do you think this kind of business would go. Expandacraft.com. I'm Wesley.